I'm in salad and I saw
Season 1, Episode 2, Book 2, Psalms. It is written and directed by Mike Flanagan. If you haven't seen this episode, I'll spoil it for you. Time and temperature check. It is 7 p.m., 64 degrees, 54% humidity. On with the review. So last episode, we got all those cats. They washed up upon the shore, and we got theories such as sharks. Sharks could have did this. Just all of the strays that were in the town, this washed up upon the shore. Sharks love cats, infamously. No, that's not the idea. No. So there's this monster that's in town, and everyone's on high alert now for this monster. My favorite plot point of this episode is when Riley goes to church, because he's so hung up on the lady, the teenage girl that he killed because of driving while drunk. And he's been clean for about 4 years now. And he's talking to the priest about it. He's like, I've been clean from alcohol for 4 years. Alcohol is evil. And I like the argument that the priest gives. He's like, alcohol is not evil. It's just, nor is guilt, shame, any of these emotions. Like, these are just what they are. They're emotions, that's what they are. Giving them a value judgment is not healthy for you. You should just accept them as what they are. And Riley's like, alcohol is evil. I can't just stand the thought of looking at her, and I feel so guilty and bad and terrible. The priest is trying to argue to him, like, yeah, God's just like going to find any use for you to be good. Like, all the suffering is for good. And Riley can't grasp that concept. He doesn't have the faith, you know. He's like, there's no good for having killed that little girl. There's nothing that came good out of that. I understand where Riley's coming from. The argument is that, like, yeah, a person is dead and now he's suffering, but he is creating his suffering. He's been suffering for about more than 4 years now, and he's dealing with the fact that he can't just forget about her, which is good. He should feel guilt. He should feel guilt about killing that girl forever. But at the same time, he's like, I can't just accept that God is real because of the fact that I can't accept that he would just let suffering happen, because he thinks that it's just like for no good reason. Like, for all of this, there's like no good reason that all of this happens. I personally think that all the suffering that occurs in your life, it's just like character strength training, and it will be useful later. Everything that you're going through will be useful later until you're dead. And so every moment is an opportunity for you to learn. But Riley has no faith in the ability to do good, and he's just grieving. He's having a hard time. He's giving himself a hard time, and that's like a big emotional core chunk of this episode. Of course, you got the dog. The dog gets poisoned. Oh man, there's that woman right before the dog poisoning scene. She's looking through the rat poison. I'm like, what are you doing looking for rat poison? And she makes up the excuse. I'm saying makes up the excuse. I think it's her because she's a huge, terrible person. I just feel the energy off of her. She's just uptight. She has a stick up her ass. That's just the energy I get off of her. And she's like, oh, this is terrible. That dog barked at me. Woof, woof, woof. Because remember, first episode, the dog went woof, woof at her. She got spooked. And so her motivation for killing the dog would be because she doesn't want to get spooked, and she's like, that dog should be put down. And so, of course, she would put the rat poison in the hot dog. The show doesn't show this, but I feel it in my soul that it was her. And we got the sheriff who was like confronting her about doing that, and she's like, no, I just put it around my property because, you know, the rats and the storm brought in the rats and the raw food and all that jazz, and a couple of my friends also did that, so maybe the dog got in that way. And it's like, just the way that she's saying it, just, it feels like she's guilty. It feels like she has no remorse. She has no, like, care that a soul is gone. Like, a dog's soul is gone. She's like, she just fundamentally does not care. And so I can feel that when she speaks, and I'm like, you suck. There's also this guy who's just lurking in the shadows, and he's just kind of like walking around. We got a couple of people just seeing him, and I'm like, whoa, what is this spooky thing that's happening? Who is this guy who's lurking in the shadows? My favorite part of this episode, right after what I said earlier was my favorite part, but this is actually my favorite part. We got the priest. He's like, hey, lady who got paralyzed, who's in the wheelchair, get up. And you got like all these people as he like further distances himself and like, hey, reach for this cracker. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's supposed to represent the body of Christ. And he's like, yo, you got it, get it. And she's like, and everyone's like, what are you doing? This is cruel and unusual. I'm like, you fake fans, you guys have no faith whatsoever. And guess what? That lady stands up and grabs it. I'm like, you guys suck. You guys get wrecked. Fake fans, you guys were revealed for the haters that you truly are. The fake down to the core. This is a fun episode. I'm getting into this. There's like deep discussion about, what is it called? Theology? I'm not with the words of these things. I don't know what the words are. But there's a good just like monologues. Every character does the characters pretty well, like when they deliver the lines, and also the character dialogues in between each character is also pretty damn good. I like that a lot. I'm overall just like a big fan of how everybody's talking with each other, the interpersonal dialogue. That's fun. I like that part of the show. I think that's a really strong core of the show. It makes sense. Breaking Bad guy did it, so of course it kind of feels like Breaking Bad in that way. I like the show. I'm excited to see more. I'm gonna give it, it's like you know what, I like this one a lot. I'm gonna give it, it's like a 7.4 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another on the platform. Really like it. If I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all. That's why I gotta get them Patreon requests and at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 for one movie review for 1 month. Support the daily grind by going to this link tree. It helps with the daily grind of all them reviews. So I can go here. And until next time, I've been Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my sour croutons and bacon bits. And I'm gonna go find a way to get into that boat. So goodbye. How do I get in?